Good evening, children. I hope everyone are doing fine. Let us start with the new chapter, that is chapter number 6, Physical and Chemical Change. So in today's class, let us study only about physical changes. Every day, we come across many changes in our surroundings, isn't it? So these changes may involve one or more substances. So here in the picture you can see first picture shows that they are mixing sugar with water. So that means it is going to change its physical state, isn't it? For example, you, you may get a chance to dissolve sugar in water. Okay. And next example you can see. So they are setting curd from milk. It is also kind of change. And next is sometimes this milk becomes sour. So that is also one of the change. And stretching a rubber band is also representing somewhat a change. When you stretch a rubber band, it is going to change its shape, right? So again, it will regain its original position, isn't it? So like this, you can find out lot of examples in our day-to-day life. So this might be categorized into physical and chemical change. So children, as usual, in every chapters we perform few activities to understand the concept. Same way, in this chapter also we have so many activities to perform to understand the concepts much better. Okay, same way in this chapter we shall perform some more activities and study the nature of these changes, and these changes are broadly classified into two, that is physical change and chemical change. So let us see what is physical change by knowing few activities. You can also perform these activities at home. Okay, so first activity, that is 6.1. So what we need to do is we need to take a piece of paper and we need to cut it into four square pieces. Square in the sense all sides are equal, isn't it? So like I've shown in the picture, they have taken a sheet of paper. It is origami papers. You'll get it in square form. Okay. Take a square form of sheet and cut it into four squares again. Okay. So again in that four square pieces, you need to cut still more four pieces, which is square in shape. Okay. Do this and lay that pieces on the floor or table so that the pieces acquire the shape of the original piece of paper. Like you need to cut it into pieces, square pieces, and you need to arrange in such a way how it was looking before. Okay. So obviously you cannot join the pieces back to make the original pieces, right? But is there a change in the property of the paper? Yes, of course. So there will be a changes. So once you are cut into pieces, so again you can't make that pieces of paper into original form, right? So this is one sort of change. Okay. So next we will look into another activity. Activity 6.2, we need to collect some chalk dust, or you can also get it from chalk piece itself. So we can collect this chalk dust. Okay, and what we need to do is, or else we can crush a small piece of chalk into dust. Next is we need to add little water to the dust to make it a paste. Now roll it into the shape of a piece of chalk, how it was looking before, like make it into original form. So can we recover that chalk from the dust? No, it is not at all possible, right? So why I'm telling all these activities is so later you'll get to know what exactly physical change means. Okay. So next activity, children. Here we need to take some ice in a glass or plastic tumbler. We need to melt a small portion of this ice by placing the tumbler in the sun. So now you have a mixture of ice as well as water. So now you need to place the tumbler in a freezing mixture. Ice plus common salt. Okay. So now do you observe that does water become solid ice once again? Yes or no? We need to chuck it out by performing this activity. Okay. I hope everyone can perform these three activities. Right? So children, next activity is everyone have come across this uh, what do you say, experience this activity. If I explain, you'll get to know. So boil some water in a container, and while boiling we can see that once it reaches the temperature 100 degrees Celsius, it converts to steam, right? So you observe steam rising from the surface of water. So now what you need to do is hold an inverted pan by its handle over the steam at some distance from the boiling water. Now you need to observe the inner surface of the pan. Like in the second small video clip you can see, first they are boiling the water and you can see steam is rising from it. Next what they do, they take a pan or a plate and they close it on the container. Okay, so now what happens to the steam? It will condense and form a water droplets on the pan or a plate. Okay, so do you see any droplet of water there? Yes, of course we see droplets, right? So keep this activities in mind. So I'm going to explain what exactly is physical change. Okay, so properties such as shape, size, color, and state of substance are called its physical properties. So in all these experiments, we have seen that it is going to change the shape. Okay, the object or substance going to change the shape, size, as well as color and state of substance, right? So these are said to be physical properties, isn't it? A change in which a substance undergoes a change in its physical properties. So just now I mentioned all these physical properties such as shape, size, color, and state of substance. If it is going to change, okay, then it is said to be a physical change. Okay, so usually this physical change can be reversible. That can be, for example, ice cubes will melt into water due to temperature. Again, that water can be freezed out to make ice cubes. So it is reversible. It can bring back to its original position, original shape, original size, isn't it? So in such a change, no new substance is formed. Okay, so ice is going to melt, water is formed. Water is going to freeze to form an ice cube. So here no new substance has been formed. Okay, once we boil that water, it converts to steam. That is the formation of new substance, that is steam. So that is entirely different. So if a substance changes in its shape, size, color, and also state of substance are said to be physical properties. So children, we started with a new concept, that is physical change, under the chapter physical and chemical changes. So activities are so simple. Okay, do perform at home and observe the changes. Okay, so I'll be sending worksheet along with this video. Do solve it and have a great day. See you all.